Let's uncover the truth about, have you heard of the mysterious Devil's Bible? The Codex Gigas, famously known as the Devil's Bible, is one of the largest and most captivating medieval manuscripts ever discovered. Originating from the Czech Republic, this incredible book stretches nearly 3 feet in length and weighs an astonishing 165 pounds. The origins of its creation remain shrouded in legend. Some stories suggest it was written by a single monk in a single night, supposedly with the devil's assistance, which lends itself to its ominous nickname. Not only does this tome contain the complete Bible, but it also houses various historical documents, medical texts, and a striking full-page illustration of the devil himself. This eclectic mix of subjects makes the Codex a truly remarkable artifact of the Middle Ages. Scholars continue to delve into its mysteries, pondering the purpose behind such an immense undertaking and the messages it might hold. Despite enduring fires, wars, and countless challenges, the Codex Gigas remains a powerful symbol of human ingenuity and the enduring allure of the past. What secrets could it still reveal? You'll be amazed by dinosaurs in Antarctica. Did you know that dinosaur fossils have been discovered on every continent, even the icy expanse of Antarctica? This incredible finding shows just how widespread these magnificent creatures were millions of years ago. When you think of dinosaurs, you might picture them roaming lush landscapes, but these fossils reveal that they thrived in a variety of environments. Scientists believe that during the Mesozoic era, the Earth's climate was much warmer, allowing dinosaurs to live in regions that are now covered in ice. This means they weren't just limited to hot or tropical areas. The discovery of fossils in such remote places not only expands our understanding of their habitats, but also prompts exciting questions about how they adapted to different climates. So next time you think about dinosaurs, remember they might have roamed snowy lands too. Guess what really drives Mount Everest's height? This majestic mountain stands as the tallest on Earth, soaring to an incredible elevation of 8,148 meters above sea level. But what makes Mount Everest so tall? It's all about the fascinating process of tectonic activity. Millions of years ago, the Indian tectonic plate collided with the Eurasian plate, forcing the ground upwards, creating the Himalayas, where Everest sits proudly. This plate movement is still happening today, which means Everest's height can gradually increase over time. Climbing this giant is no small feat. Inexperienced climbers face treacherous conditions, extreme weather, and the infamous death zone above 8,000 meters, where oxygen levels drop significantly. So while Everest's height makes it an awe-inspiring destination, it also challenges adventurers from all over the globe. Whether you're an aspiring mountaineer or simply a fan of nature's wonders, studying Mount Everest's height is a journey worth taking. Isn't it amazing how nature shapes our world like that? Believe it or not, Pokémon has martial arts legends. The iconic characters Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan were inspired by two of the greatest martial artists in film history, Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. Hitmonlee, with his long legs and powerful kicks, pays tribute to Bruce Lee's exceptional martial arts skills and high-flying agility. Meanwhile, Hitmonchan, donning boxing gloves and a more muscular build, reflects Jackie Chan's unique blend of humor and action, emphasizing his boxing and martial arts prowess. This clever homage to real-life icons adds depth to the Pokémon universe and connects fans to the spirit of martial arts. As players explore the Pokémon world, they can appreciate how the franchise draws from the rich legacy of these legends, showcasing their fighting styles in engaging ways. So next time you battle with Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, remember the martial arts legends they honor. Doesn't that make your Pokémon adventure even cooler? What if you tried squid ink pizza in Japan? This daring dish combines squid ink, mayonnaise, and octopus into a pizza experience like no other. Imagine a meal that looks eerily similar to something served on a haunted pirate ship. The deep black hue from the squid ink creates a striking contrast against the creamy mayonnaise, while tender chunks of octopus add a chewy texture. Japanese cuisine is known for its creativity, and this pizza is no exception. Some brave food lovers rave about its unique taste, while others may be put off by its unusual appearance. Whether you're a fan of seafood or adventurous in your dining choices, trying squid ink pizza could be a memorable culinary adventure. It challenges traditional pizza toppings and invites eaters to step outside their comfort zone. Would you take the plunge into this visually captivating, one-of-a-kind recipe? Hard to believe, but here's Britain's oldest joke. Dating back to the 10th century AD, this clever riddle showcases the humor of a bygone era. The joke asks, what hangs at a man's thigh and wants to poke the hole that it's often poked before? The answer, surprisingly, is a key. This riddle hints at how certain elements of human life and humor transcend time, connecting us to our ancestors in unexpected ways. Imagine how people laughed at this riddle over 1,000 years ago, particularly when keys were crucial for security and privacy, hanging from belts just like today's gadgets. Jokes like this remind us that humor has been a part of human culture for ages, showing how language and context may change, yet laughter remains timeless. Isn't it fascinating how even simple riddles can reveal so much about societal norms and daily life in the past? You might just find a little giggle as you ponder this intriguing piece of history. Why does South Korea have the fastest internet? This tech-savvy nation is setting the bar high with an average download speed of about 26.1 megabits per second. South Korea's rapid internet isn't just a lucky coincidence. It's the result of years of investment in infrastructure and technology. The government has heavily promoted high-speed networks, and urban areas are often equipped with fiber optic connections that allow for amazing speeds. Almost every household and business has access to these lightning-fast internet services, making it easy for people to stream videos, play online games, and work from home without frustration. The strong focus on technology and innovation has created a culture where high-speed connectivity is not just a convenience, but a part of everyday life. People in South Korea are able to experience seamless online interactions, which plays a huge role in the country's digital economy. As we see more countries aiming for faster connections, South Korea remains a shining example of what can be achieved in the realm of internet speed. You might be shocked to learn about lightning strikes. Did you know that the chances of you being struck by lightning at least once in your life are about 1 in 3,000? That's a surprising statistic given how fearsome thunderstorms can seem. Lightning is a powerful force of nature, with temperatures that can reach 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. When thunderstorms occur, they produce massive electrical charges that can result in sudden flashes of lightning. While many people think they are safe indoors during a storm, lightning can and does strike buildings, trees, and even people. To reduce the risk of being struck, experts recommend staying indoors during severe weather and avoiding water as lightning can hit plumbing and electrical systems. Interestingly, some places are more prone to lightning strikes than others, particularly areas like Florida that experience frequent thunderstorms. Understanding the science behind these phenomena can help keep us safe. So what's your lightning safety plan for the next storm? Prepare to be amazed by Göreme's stunning frescoes. The open-air museum in Göreme, Turkey, is an extraordinary site packed with centuries-old frescoes that decorate its unique rock-cut churches. These vivid paintings emerged from the creative hands of early Christian communities, showcasing biblical narratives and embodying both artistry and devotion. As you explore this UNESCO World Heritage Site, each scene bursts with color and life, revealing the rich historical and cultural tapestry of those who once gathered in worship here. Remarkably well preserved, the frescoes transport visitors to a time when these artworks were central to spiritual expression. With intricate details painting tales of faith, each brushstroke reflects the skill of artisans who dedicated their talents to celebrating their beliefs. Through this captivating artwork, we can glimpse into the spiritual journeys of past generations. Isn't it fascinating how these masterpieces have stood the test of time, inviting us to appreciate the deep connections between history, art, and religion? A visit to Göreme guarantees an unforgettable experience, striking a beautiful balance between creativity and spirituality, captivating all ages. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Madrid is Spain's capital. This major change happened when King Philip II chose to move the heart of power from Toledo to Madrid in 1561. He saw potential in Madrid's central location, which made it easier to govern the vast Spanish Empire. This decision transformed Madrid from a relatively small town into a vibrant capital, bustling with political activity, culture, and commerce. Over the years, as the royal court settled in, lavish palaces were built, including the Grand Royal Palace, which still stands today. Madrid's allure grew, attracting artists, thinkers, and explorers. The city became a symbol of Spain's power and influence, influencing everything from art to architecture. Today, Madrid is not only the political hub of Spain, but also a cultural hotspot, known for its rich history, lively atmosphere, and delicious cuisine. How did this tiny town become such a vibrant capital? Water's surprising memory. Could it really exist? Could it really exist? Some intriguing studies point to the idea that water might actually retain a memory of the substances it has come into contact with. This notion is particularly explored in the field of homeopathy, where practitioners believe that water can hold the essence of healing materials long after they've been removed. While this concept sounds fascinating, it remains highly controversial and is not widely accepted among scientists. Critics argue that the molecular structure of water is always changing, so how could it possibly keep a memory? However, some researchers continue to study water's unique properties, examining how it behaves at a molecular level when exposed to various substances. They suggest that this exploration might lead to a better understanding of water's roles in both health and nature. Whether this theory gains traction or remains on the fringe, it's clear that water is more than just a simple liquid. Its potential secrets keep scientists guessing. Turns out the truth is that whiskey fueled Walgreens' growth. During Prohibition, which lasted from 1920 to 1933, the United States faced a nationwide ban on alcohol sales. Yet there was a fascinating loophole. Pharmacists could still prescribe medicinal whiskey. This unique situation provided Walgreens, a small chain with only 20 stores at the time, an extraordinary opportunity. By positioning itself as a medicinal supplier, Walgreens expanded rapidly, skyrocketing to over 400 locations. People flocked to pharmacies not just for the thrill of a forbidden drink, but also due to the popular belief that whiskey offered health benefits. As a result, Walgreens became synonymous with this trend, serving a critical need during difficult times when many businesses struggled to stay afloat. The long lines of customers seeking whiskey prescriptions transformed Walgreens into a household name. This remarkable growth story highlights how Prohibition unexpectedly shaped the trajectory of a well-known brand, showing that even in challenging circumstances, unique opportunities can lead to significant success. Next time you consider Walgreens, think about their intriguing link to Prohibition and the world of medicinal whiskey. Can you imagine a groove on your face? The philtrum is an intriguing feature, running from the bottom of your nose to the top of your upper lip. This little vertical groove isn't just a random mark, it's a significant attribute found in many mammals, including us humans. During embryonic development, this groove plays a role in the fusion of facial features, helping shape our faces. Interestingly, the depth and visibility of the philtrum can vary from person to person, sometimes influenced by genetics or age. If you look closely, you might notice how this groove helps in defining facial expressions and adds to individual uniqueness. Few realize, but the philtrum is one of the many tiny details that contribute to our diverse appearances. Next time you smile or talk, take a moment to appreciate this simple yet fascinating aspect of your own face. Did you know the first author came from Sumeria? Back around 2300 BC, a scribe named Enheduanna made history as the earliest known author, forever changing how we view literature. Living in ancient Mesopotamia, Enheduanna was not just a writer, he was a high priest and a key figure in religious practices. His most famous work features a collection of religious hymns, intricately inscribed in cuneiform on clay tablets. These hymns celebrated the goddess Inanna and expressed deep devotion, offering a glimpse into the spiritual life of the time. Enheduanna's unique voice and perspective give us invaluable insights into ancient Sumerian culture and religion. What makes his contributions especially remarkable is that he signed his work, establishing the concept of authorship in literature. This act of claiming identity through writing laid a foundation for countless authors who followed, making Enheduanna not just a storyteller, but a pioneer in the world of written expression. Isn't it fascinating to think about how one individual can shape the course of history? Why exactly does spider silk outperform kitchen paper? It might surprise you to learn that spider silk holds the title for the strongest natural material known to science. This remarkable substance has an extraordinary composition that allows it to easily absorb energy and withstand tension. In fact, spider silk is stronger than steel when compared thread for thread. Despite this, many of us find ourselves frustrated with flimsy kitchen paper that rips at the slightest touch. This striking contrast highlights just how intricate and efficient natural materials can be compared to our everyday products. Spiders spin their silk in a way that gives it incredible tensile strength, while most kitchen paper is designed for convenience, often sacrificing durability. Imagine using materials inspired by spider silk for our household items. Researchers are currently studying ways to replicate this natural marvel, which could lead to stronger and more sustainable alternatives for various products. Isn't it fascinating how nature's designs can teach us and inspire innovation in our daily lives? Believe it or not, jesters were savvy court advisors. In medieval courts, these clever figures, also known as jesters, played a crucial role far beyond entertainment. While they made people laugh with their jokes and antics, they also had the unique ability to speak freely to kings and queens without facing punishment. This protection allowed them to weave insightful critiques into their performances, addressing the monarch's decisions and the public's mood, all under the guise of humor. By using storytelling and satire, jesters skillfully conveyed uncomfortable truths that others feared to voice. Imagine a courtier cracking jokes while subtly pointing out flaws in royal policies. Their insights were invaluable, making them essential figures in political and social discussions of the time. So next time you think of a fool, remember that jesters were much more than that. They were the king's trusted mirrors. Guess what really drives the Visayan warthog's looks? This unique animal, found in the stunning Visayan Islands in the Philippines, is known for the impressive warts that can grow up to 6 inches long on its face. These warts aren't merely for show, they play a role in attracting mates and establishing dominance among their kind. Adding to their charm, the Visayan warthogs sport a striking mane of black and brown, giving them a distinctive appearance in their tropical habitats. But that's not all. These fascinating creatures are highly sensitive to extreme temperatures. When the heat becomes unbearable, they turn to mud baths, which help cool them down and protect their skin from the blazing sun. This behavior showcases how well adapted they are to their environment. By understanding the unique traits and habits of the Visayan warthog, we gain insight into how animals adapt for survival in diverse climates. Wouldn't it be amazing to see one of these incredible creatures in the wild? Let's uncover the truth about depression and neurotransmitters. Depression affects millions of people worldwide, and it's often linked to imbalances in neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine. These chemicals play crucial roles in regulating mood and emotional well-being. When they're out of balance, it can lead to feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest in everyday activities. Many treatments for depression focus on restoring these neurotransmitter levels, particularly serotonin, considered one of the key players in mood regulation. Medications like selective serotonin, reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, are commonly prescribed to enhance serotonin availability in the brain, helping to lift mood and improve overall emotional health. Additionally, lifestyle changes, such as exercise and a balanced diet, can also positively impact neurotransmitter levels. Understanding these connections is vital as it opens the door to more effective treatments and encourages a holistic approach to mental health. Have you considered the science behind your feelings? Have you ever wondered why French was so uncommon? During the French Revolution, a fascinating linguistic landscape existed in France. Interestingly, most people did not speak French. Instead, they communicated in regional languages such as Occitan, Breton, and Basque. This reflects not just a variety of dialects, but also a rich cultural tapestry. Each region had its own distinct identity, shaped by history and local traditions. For instance, Occitan was widely spoken in the South, while Breton thrived in Brittany. These languages carried the heritage and customs of the people, allowing them to express their unique perspectives. As the revolutionary fervor spread, the push for a unified national language gained momentum, eventually leading to the prominence of French. However, the coexistence of these regional languages during such a pivotal time illustrates how diverse and complex the identity of France really was. Isn't it fascinating how language shapes culture and history? Here's something incredible about heroic lions. 3 lions performed an astonishing act of bravery when they rescued a 12-year-old girl kidnapped for marriage in Ethiopia. After being held captive and mistreated for an entire week, the girl was in grave danger. Unexpectedly, the majestic lions appeared on the scene and chased away her captors, showing that they are not just fierce predators, but also guardians of the helpless. The lions remained by the girl's side, protecting her until Ethiopian police arrived to bring her to safety. This remarkable story shows that animals can act in ways that surprise us, reminding us of the deep bonds of protection found in nature. Instead of being seen as mere wild creatures, these lions showcased exceptional courage and compassion for someone who truly needed help. Could we learn something about loyalty and bravery from them? Get ready to dive into Beyoncé's incredible journey. Starting her career as the lead singer of Destiny's Child, one of the best-selling girl groups ever, Beyoncé quickly became a powerhouse in the music industry. The group, known for iconic hits like No, No, No and Say My Name, laid the foundation for her stardom. In 2003, she launched her solo career with the album Dangerously in Love, which took the world by storm. The album featured chart toppers like Crazy in Love, showcasing her stunning vocal talent and unique style. This breakthrough not only highlighted her skills as a singer, but also defined her as a cultural icon with an empowering message. Beyoncé's ability to connect with her audience through fierce performances and relatable lyrics has made her a role model for many. She continues to push boundaries with her music and influence, paving the way for future artists. Can you imagine how her journey has inspired countless fans around the globe? Let's uncover the truth about the Mona Lisa. This world-famous painting by Leonardo da Vinci draws millions of visitors to the Louvre each year. But one peculiar detail catches everyone's attention: the absence of eyebrows. Many art lovers have speculated why the Mona Lisa, painted in the early 1500s, appears to be featureless in this regard. Some historians believe that da Vinci's unique painting technique, which involved layering thin glazes, may have caused the eyebrows to fade over time. Others suggest that eyebrows were not considered fashionable for women during the Renaissance, leading to their omission. Regardless of the reason, this quirky aspect adds to the painting's enigmatic charm. The Mona Lisa's mysterious smile and the lack of eyebrows have sparked countless interpretations and conversations, ensuring her place as a timeless masterpiece in art history. Do you think the missing eyebrows contribute to her allure? Did you hear about Oklahoma's quirky town Hooker? This small town proudly embraces its amusing name with the catchy slogan, "It's a location, not a vocation." Nestled in the panhandle of Oklahoma, Hooker has turned what could be an embarrassing label into a charming point of pride. The town's playful attitude attracts tourists and curious travelers alike, who often stop by to snap a picture with the town sign or to find a unique souvenir. The locals have a great sense of humor about it, hosting events and activities that celebrate their name, showing that laughter can be a great tool for community spirit. In addition to its playful slogan, Hooker offers visitors a glimpse of small-town America, complete with friendly faces and laid-back vibes. Whether you're just passing through or planning a visit, Hooker's fun approach to its name makes it a memorable destination in Oklahoma. Could you imagine a place where humor turns a name into a tourist attraction? Is it really true that pizza surprised the police? During a recent college dorm party, the scent wafting through the halls raised some eyebrows, prompting a police raid under the suspicion of illegal drugs. However, officers were met with an unexpected sight: not illicit substances, but an experimental pizza creatively topped with fermented herring. While some guests were intrigued by this culinary adventure, others were downright offended by the unique choice of toppings. Fermented herring, a delicacy in certain cultures, didn't quite resonate with everyone present. This bizarre incident highlights how food can spark strong opinions and reactions, even leading to misunderstandings. It's a mix of college creativity and culinary experimentation that serves as a reminder of how diverse our tastes can be, sometimes resulting in delightful surprises or unexpected controversies. Would you dare to try fermented herring on your pizza? Did you know VPNs were made for businesses? Originally, virtual private networks, VPNs, weren't designed for everyday internet users looking to watch shows or protect their privacy. Instead, they emerged as a solution for companies, allowing employees secure remote access to vital company files and networks, especially during the rise of remote work. By encrypting internet connections and creating private channels, VPNs ensured that sensitive data remains safe from prying eyes, even on public Wi-Fi networks. Over time, more people discovered the benefits of VPNs, leading to their popularity for personal use. Now, many use them to hide their online activities from hackers or bypass regional restrictions on streaming content. It's fascinating how technology evolves and adapts to different needs, isn't it? Did you know that koalas have unique fingerprints? These charming marsupials, found primarily in Australia, are not just adorable creatures with fluffy ears and cute noses. They also have a surprising trait that connects them to humans. Like our own fingerprints, each koala has its own distinct set of patterns on their digits. This means no two koalas are exactly alike when it comes to their fingerprints, adding to their individuality. Interestingly, even under a microscope, their fingerprints can look strikingly similar to human ones, making it hard to tell them apart. This unique characteristic not only captivates wildlife enthusiasts, but also aids in the study of these creatures. By examining their fingerprints, scientists can better understand koala population health and movement patterns. Who knew that these cuddly animals had such a fascinating feature? Is it really true that bucks come from deerskins? The slang term bucks for dollars actually has its roots in the early 1700s. Back then, deerskins, also called bucks, were commonly used as a form of trade and informal currency. This unique use of deerskins illustrates how people adapted to their environments and utilized available resources for commerce. Imagine a time when a cask of whiskey could be purchased for just $5. Interestingly, this usage persisted for centuries, highlighting the importance of deer in early American trade. While today we think of dollars as paper currency, the term bucks has survived, reminding us of our trading history. It's fascinating how language evolves and carries bits of history within it. So the next time you whip out your wallet, remember that your dollars have a wild past tied to the great outdoors. Ever thought about why pygmy marmosets are fascinating? These tiny creatures hold the title of the smallest monkeys in the world, weighing in at just about 100 grams, which is roughly the same as a small apple. Found in the lush rainforests of South America, particularly in countries like Brazil and Colombia, pygmy marmosets are known for their incredible agility and lively personalities. They measure around 4 to 6 inches in length, making them about the size of a large smartphone. These adorable monkeys have a unique social structure, living in family groups that help them stay safe from predators. Their diet mainly consists of insects and fruit, which they skillfully find in their dense arboreal habitat. Despite their small size, pygmy marmosets play a vital role in their ecosystem, helping to disperse seeds and maintain the health of their forest homes. Isn't it amazing how such tiny animals can make such a big impact? Have you ever seen a mini dog treat maker? This innovative gadget, created by Dash, is revolutionizing how we pamper our furry friends. Shaped like a waffle iron, this device features 2 non-stick plates that easily cook up adorable bone-shaped snacks for your dog. It's not just fun to use, it's also a fantastic way to ensure your pet enjoys healthy, homemade treats. Dash doesn't stop at just the device. It includes a recipe book packed with ideas for delectable and nutritious snacks, perfect for any pup. From peanut butter biscuits to pumpkin treats, these recipes help you create a variety of flavors your dog will love. Plus, making your own treats can save you money and give you peace of mind knowing exactly what your pet is eating. Whether you have a tiny Chihuahua or a big Labrador, this mini dog treat maker lets you indulge your pet with unique flavors tailored to their tastes. Who wouldn't want to share a love of cooking with their pet? Here's a wild fact about the Luddites. Many people think the Luddites were simply against technology, but that's not the whole truth. These were actually skilled laborers in early 19th century England, and they fought for their livelihoods as machines began to replace them. With the rise of automation in textile factories, workers faced reduced wages and job losses, leading to protests and riots against the new machines that threatened their way of life. Rather than being anti-technology, the Luddites aimed to protect their craft and demand fair treatment. They believed that the introduction of power looms and mechanized equipment was not just changing how clothes were made, but also undermining the value of their skill and hard work. Ironically, their protests have turned into a cautionary tale about the impact of progress on jobs, sparking discussions that are still relevant today. So the next time you hear about the Luddites, remember, they weren't against progress itself, but rather the consequences it brought for workers like them. Did you know about the giant shopper cart? The shopper is not your ordinary shopping cart. Designed to seat up to 6 enthusiastic passengers, it serves a unique purpose beyond just carrying groceries. This massive cart roams the streets, grabbing attention wherever it goes. Its colorful design aims to blend fun with advertising, making it an eye-catching way for brands to connect with people. Imagine friends cruising around the neighborhood in this oversized cart, turning heads and sparking smiles. Beyond its role in marketing, the shopper highlights how creativity can transform everyday items into memorable experiences. Whether it's at a local fair, a promotional event, or simply driving around town, this enormous cart invites everyone to step inside and enjoy the ride. How cool is that? With its playful charm, it shows that shopping can be a fun group adventure. Did you know Vatican City once had a shocking murder rate? In 1998, this tiny enclave made headlines when a tragic double homicide dramatically skewed its statistics. With a population of around 800 residents, the impact of just 2 murders pushed its annual murder rate sky high, reaching an astonishing 250 per 100,000 people. This rate was not just a fluke. It made Vatican City the highest in the world for that year. To put it in perspective, many larger countries experience far lower rates. However, because of Vatican City's unique situation, even the actions of a few could create an overwhelming statistic. The incident not only shocked locals, but also drew international attention, prompting discussions about safety and security in such a historically significant area. Today, Vatican City is known primarily for its rich culture and spiritual significance, making that fleeting moment in 1998 a stark reminder of how numbers can tell surprising stories. Let's uncover the truth about lava water. Lava water is a fascinating substance that often confuses people. It's not what you might think. Instead of being a molten rock like lava, lava water is formed from water that has mixed with volcanic material. When a volcano erupts, it releases steam and gases, and sometimes water from the ground can interact with this hot material. This blend creates a unique liquid that captures the essence of both water and lava. While it can contain minerals and elements from the volcanic rocks, lava water is distinct and behaves differently than regular water. For example, its temperature can be quite high, and it may also carry tiny ash particles, giving it a murky appearance. Researchers study lava water to learn more about eruptions and volcanic activity, which helps improve safety measures for communities living near volcanoes. So next time you think of lava, remember there's more than just molten rock at play. Isn't it fascinating how nature creates such extraordinary substances? Discover why Tokyo tops the list of millionaires. Tokyo stands out as the city with the highest number of millionaires in the entire world. This bustling metropolis is home to over 80,000 millionaires, showcasing a vibrant economy where financial opportunities are plentiful. Wealth in Tokyo is fueled by its diverse industries, including technology, finance, and real estate. Meanwhile, London follows closely in the multimillionaire department, boasting a unique blend of history and modern financial prowess that creates a fertile ground for significant wealth. New York, on the other hand, dominates with its impressive number of billionaires, illustrating how these urban centers act as the epicenters of global finance. The concentration of wealth in cities like Tokyo, London, and New York highlights the exciting opportunities that urban life can provide. What makes these cities magnets for success? Did you know painted turtles can breathe underwater? These remarkable creatures have a unique way of surviving the harsh winter months. During hibernation, painted turtles reduce their metabolism by an astonishing 95%. This extreme slowdown means they require far less energy, allowing them to survive on stored nutrients. What's even more fascinating is how they manage to breathe while submerged in freezing waters. Instead of relying solely on their lungs, painted turtles can absorb oxygen through their skin and even the lining of their mouth and cloaca, a multifunctional opening. This adaptation not only helps them stay alive, but also protects them from predators while they are inactive. Hibernation can last several months, and when spring arrives, painted turtles wake up ready to bask in the sun and resume their normal activities. Isn't nature amazing? What if I told you France tops travel charts? With stunning sights like the Eiffel Tower and the beautiful beaches of the French Riviera, France attracts millions of visitors each year, making it the most popular travel destination in Europe. This enchanting country offers a unique mix of art, culture, and cuisine that captivates tourists from around the globe. Following closely behind is Spain, known for its vibrant festivals, historical landmarks, and delicious tapas. These two countries highlight Europe's charm, showcasing why it remains a go-to hotspot for travelers. From the romantic streets of Paris to the lively squares of Barcelona, there's an adventure waiting around every corner. Whether you dream of exploring majestic castles or lounging on sunny beaches, Europe provides experiences that can delight anyone. How do you plan to explore this breathtaking continent? Let's uncover the truth about LG's transparent 4K OLED TV. This innovative television recently grabbed attention by combining stunning visuals with a unique see-through feature. Imagine watching your favorite shows while still being able to see through the screen. LG achieved this by merging cutting-edge OLED technology with transparency, allowing the display to transmit crystal-clear images while also letting light pass through. This means you can hang it in a window, creating a mesmerizing effect that blends art and technology. The 77-inch size adds to the drama, making it an impressive centerpiece in any room. Whether it's used for gaming, art displays, or just hanging out with family, this TV sparks curiosity and wonder. There's nothing quite like enjoying your entertainment without sacrificing your view of the world around you. Could this be the future of home entertainment? Hard to believe, but jellyfish can reverse aging. The immortal jellyfish, scientifically known as Turritopsis dohornii, is a fascinating creature that can escape the clutches of time. When faced with injury or stress, instead of succumbing to the inevitable process of aging like most other organisms, this unique jellyfish has developed the incredible ability to revert its cells back to their earliest form. This means it can essentially restart its life cycle, transforming back into a polyp stage after maturing into an adult. Researchers are buzzing with excitement as they explore how this extraordinary regeneration might inspire new anti-aging treatments for humans. What if we could harness this jellyfish's secrets to slow down our own aging process? The possibilities for medicine and science are vast, and studying this tiny marine marvel could lead us down a path of groundbreaking discoveries in rejuvenation and longevity. What if I told you about paper filter evolution? Paper filters, an essential item in our daily lives, have come a long way since their inception. Originally, filters were crafted from wood pulp, a natural material that served its purpose well, but had limitations in terms of efficiency. Over time, advancements in technology revealed new possibilities. Today, we enjoy filters made from a variety of specialized materials, including synthetic fibers and biodegradable substances that enhance both performance and sustainability. This shift not only improves the filtering process, but also reflects our increasing awareness of environmental issues. As we sip our coffee or brew our tea, we might not realize the journey these humble filters have taken, transforming from simple wood-based designs into sophisticated tools that make our beverages cleaner and tastier. Isn't it fascinating how technology can change the way we experience something so ordinary? Guess what really drives healthier pizza innovations? In 2013, a group of talented Scottish scientists took on the delicious challenge of creating a pizza that packs a nutritional punch. Their innovative recipe contains an incredible 30% of the daily recommended nutrients. Imagine biting into a slice of your favorite pizza and knowing it's not only tasty, but also good for you. The team's aim was to make fast food healthier without losing the flavors that people love. They carefully blended wholesome ingredients, enhancing the traditional pizza with fruits, vegetables, and other nutritious elements. This exciting development shows that eating well doesn't have to mean giving up on the joy of comfort food. So next time you indulge in a slice, think about how science is reshaping our favorite meals into more balanced options. Will this pizza lead the way for other fast foods to follow suit? Why exactly does climbing Mount Everest take so long? This majestic peak, the highest in the world, demands serious commitment, with climbers typically spending around 10 weeks to reach its soaring summit. The journey isn't just a casual hike, it's a grueling expedition that pushes both body and mind to the limits. Climbers face severe weather conditions, including freezing temperatures, intense winds, and the challenges of altitude sickness. With each passing day, they acclimatize to the thinning air, progressively climbing higher while learning to cope with the dangers, such as avalanches and crevasses. The most rewarding part? Standing above the clouds and soaking in the breathtaking views that stretch for miles. From this incredible vantage point, it feels like you can touch the sky itself, making every moment of effort worthwhile. So if you dream of conquering Everest, prepare for a journey that will test your spirit and leave you in awe of nature's grandeur. Can you believe a spacesuit costs $1 billion? This staggering price tag makes it the most expensive suit on Earth, outshining even the fanciest designer outfits. The bulk of the cost, approximately 70%, comes from the intricate backpack and control module that support astronauts in the harsh environment of space. These backpacks are packed with cutting-edge technology, keeping astronauts safe and comfortable while they float among the stars. What's even more fascinating is that NASA doesn't just toss these suits aside when they're done. Instead, they actively reuse suits dating back to 1974. This not only helps save money, but also emphasizes NASA's commitment to sustainability within their operations. Imagine wearing a suit that has been into the vastness of space and back. It's almost like a badge of honor. Each time a suit is refurbished, it undergoes rigorous checks to ensure it meets safety standards for the next mission. Who knew that what protects astronauts could be this costly yet so rich in history? Is it really true that compasses point north? Absolutely. Compasses align themselves with the Earth's magnetic field, which acts like a giant magnet. This incredible phenomenon has guided explorers, sailors, and adventurers for centuries, providing them with a reliable way to find their way. The Earth is essentially a massive magnet with magnetic poles, creating a magnetic field that extends far beyond our planet's surface. When you use a compass, the needle is magnetized, allowing it to swing freely and point towards the magnetic North Pole. This simple but powerful tool has changed the course of history, enabling explorers to navigate uncharted territories and leading to discoveries that shaped our world. Before compasses, navigators relied on the stars and landmarks, which could be unreliable at times. Today, compasses continue to play a vital role in outdoor activities like hiking and camping, helping people find their way in the wilderness. So the next time you see a compass, remember its fascinating connection to the Earth's magnetic secrets. Believe it or not, ants become zombies thanks to a fungus. The Ophiocordyceps fungus has a truly bizarre and fascinating way of interacting with its ant hosts. When an ant becomes infected, the fungus takes control of its brain, altering its behavior in eerie ways. The fungus essentially makes the ant climb to a high point, like the tip of a leaf or a branch, where it clamps down with its jaws. This zombie state is critical for the fungus's life cycle, since it needs a prime spot to spread its spores. Once the ant is in the right place, the fungus grows and eventually bursts from the ant's body, releasing spores into the air to infect more ants below. This incredible manipulation not only showcases the lengths some organisms will go to survive, but also raises questions about control in nature. as one organism can so profoundly change the behavior of another. Isn't nature full of surprises? Can you believe the stirrup is so tiny? This remarkable bone, located in the middle ear, is actually the smallest bone in the human body, measuring just about 3 millimeters in length. Known for its distinctive stirrup shape, this tiny structure is crucial for our ability to hear. The stirrup works in concert with two other tiny bones, the malleus and incus, to transmit sound vibrations from the outer ear to the inner ear. When sound waves hit the eardrum, the malleus picks up the vibrations, passes them to the incus, and finally to the stirrup. This small bone then connects to the oval window of the cochlea, where the vibrations are transformed into nerve signals that our brain interprets as sound. Despite its minuscule size, the stirrup plays an essential role in how we perceive the world around us through sound. Isn't it fascinating how such a tiny bone can be so vital to our hearing? Can you imagine that scorpion venom is so pricey? This mysterious liquid holds the title of the most expensive substance on Earth, costing around $39 million per gallon. You might think this is outrageous, but there's a good reason behind the high price. Scorpion venom has incredible medicinal properties, with scientists discovering that it can help fight diseases like cancer and even make anesthesia safer. Harvesting it is no easy feat, though. The venom is collected by effectively milking scorpions, which is a painstaking process that requires great skill and care. Comparatively, printer ink is also known for being surprisingly expensive, but it can't quite rival the staggering cost of scorpion venom. Many researchers believe that as we explore and understand more about these tiny creatures, we may unlock even more medical wonders. So next time you hear about scorpion venom, remember it's not just about the sting, it's about its incredible potential. Have you ever wondered why some bones are unbreakable? It turns out that a rare mutation in the LRP5 gene holds the key. This fascinating genetic twist allows some individuals to have bones that are 8 times denser than the average person's. With about only 50 known cases across the globe, these super strong bones are incredibly rare. People with this mutation can essentially walk around with a skeleton that is virtually unbreakable, meaning they face fewer risks of fractures and injuries that typically affect our bones. Scientists have been studying this condition not just for its uniqueness, but also for what it can teach us about bone health in general. Understanding how this mutation works might lead to new treatments for osteoporosis and other bone-related diseases. Isn't it exciting to think about how a small change in our DNA could lead to such extraordinary strength? You won't believe this about airplane safety. In emergency situations, airplanes come equipped with a unique system designed to dump fuel from their wings. This procedure is especially crucial when pilots need to land quickly and safely, as it significantly reduces the aircraft's weight. When a plane is overloaded with fuel, the risk of a catastrophic explosion upon impact increases. By jettisoning fuel, pilots are not only lightening the plane, but also increasing their chances of a successful landing. This fuel dumping system is a key safety feature that protects passengers and crew during critical moments. Believe it or not, the process is carefully regulated, and pilots train extensively to perform it smoothly. So next time you think about flying, remember this fascinating detail about safety in the skies. Reducing weight makes a big difference. Uncover the mystery of blue tongues in animals. Did you know there are only 3 animals that sport this unique trait? The chow chow dog, blue tongue lizard, and black bear all have blue tongues, and each has its own fascinating story. Chow chows are known for their fluffy appearance and loyal nature, but their striking blue tongues make them truly stand out. The blue-tongue lizard, native to Australia, uses its colorful tongue as a defense mechanism to scare off predators. When threatened, it displays its bright blue tongue, along with a hissing sound to warn potential threats. Finally, the black bear, which roams many forests in North America, also has a blue tongue, though not much is known about why they have this unique feature. Scientists believe that such coloration might help with thermoregulation or simply be a quirk of genetics. It's amazing how these 3 animals, so different in behavior and habitat, share this unusual characteristic. Have you ever spotted any of these creatures in the wild? Did you know the Rialto River reshaped Venice? In the 18th century, a devastating flood dramatically altered the landscape of this iconic city. The flood waters surged through Venetia, infusing life into the Rialto River and the adjacent Paling River, both of which began to expand and reshape in their wake. As the waters receded, these rivers carved out new channels and pathways, influencing trade and transportation in the region. The strategic location of the Rialto River became even more prominent, facilitating bustling markets and lively commerce that attracted merchants from far and wide. Over time, these waterways not only transformed the physical nature of Venice, but also its economy, culture, and everyday life. Can you imagine how the city evolved as these rivers flourished? Did you know that Louie Louie has a wild story? In 1959, Richard Berry, the talented songwriter behind this iconic tune, found himself in need of cash to fund his upcoming marriage. With dreams of love on the horizon, he made a tough decision and sold the rights to his beloved song for a mere $750. At that time, he likely didn't realize how monumental Louie Louie would become in music history. Fast forward to several years later, as the song exploded in popularity, especially after being covered by bands like the Kingsmen, Berry seized the opportunity to regain the rights. This savvy move turned out to be incredibly lucrative, transforming his initial sacrifice into a substantial fortune, making him a millionaire. It's a classic tale of struggling artist to musical millionaire. How many songs do you think have similar hidden stories? Most people don't know this, but camels have unique blood cells. These fascinating creatures possess oval-shaped blood cells that play a crucial role in their survival in harsh desert environments. As temperatures rise, camels can experience substantial increases in body heat, but thanks to their special blood cells, their circulation remains smooth. Unlike the round blood cells typical in many animals, camel blood cells can expand up to 240% of their original size without bursting. This impressive flexibility allows camels to adapt and maintain their health even in the extreme heat of the desert. With these amazing adaptations, camels are not only skilled at conserving water, but also have the ability to manage their temperature effectively. Who knew that such a simple shape could have such a huge impact on survival? This remarkable trait showcases the incredible ways that animals adapt to their environments. Let's uncover the truth about Charles Frederick Worth. Did you know that Worth is celebrated as the first supermodel in history? Starting his career in 1850, he didn't just dream up fabulous garments, he also wore them, bringing his designs to life in a way that had never been done before. While most designers only sketch their visions, Worth took the bold step of modeling his creations in Paris, captivating audiences and customers alike. His approach set the stage for modern fashion shows, even before runways became a standard. This innovative spirit not only changed how clothes were presented, but also transformed the role of the designer. By blending creativity with personal flair, he turned himself into a walking advertisement, showcasing beauty and artistry on enormous stages. Worth's legacy continues to inspire today's fashion icons and models. Could you imagine a world without his pioneering influence? Is it really true that Roget Yashchurki can shoot chemicals? These fascinating creatures have a remarkable defense mechanism. They can actually spray a chemical substance from their eyes to fend off threatening predators like dogs, wolves, and coyotes. This incredible ability helps them survive in the wild where danger lurks around every corner. When faced with an attack, the Roget Yashchurki doesn't just run away. Instead, it cleverly targets its attacker with a spray that can deter even the most determined predators. The chemical not only acts as a visual deterrent, but also emits an unpleasant odor, creating a potent mix that causes discomfort for their adversaries. This unique evolutionary trait highlights the wonders of nature and how animals have adapted to protect themselves. The next time you hear about unusual animal defenses, remember the remarkable Roget Yashchurki and its eye defense strategy. Is it really true that you can float on lava? Believe it or not, if someone were to fall into a volcano, they could actually float on the molten lava. This surprising phenomenon occurs because lava is about 3 times denser than water, So just like how a person can float in a pool, they would be buoyed up by the lava's density. However, this doesn't mean they'd be safe. The extreme heat of the lava, which can reach temperatures of over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius, poses a severe risk. Even before making contact, the intense heat can ignite clothing and burn skin. Floating on lava may sound like an unbelievable idea, but in reality, the true danger lies in the fiery heat and toxic gases that volcanoes emit. It's crucial for anyone near a volcanic area to understand the risks involved. While floating on lava is scientifically possible, survival is another story entirely. So when it comes to volcanoes, curiosity should always take a backseat to caution. Ever wondered why your nose and ears seem larger? It turns out that as we age, gravity plays a sneaky role in altering our cartilage-rich features. Unlike bones, which stop growing after a certain age, cartilage continues to slowly grow throughout our lives. This means that common features like our noses and ears don't stop changing. As we get older, the cartilage in these areas doesn't have the same rigidity as bones, making it susceptible to the constant pull of gravity. Over time, this leads to the noticeable elongation of noses and ears in older adults. This unique aspect of our biology adds a fascinating layer to the way we perceive aging. It's a reminder that, unlike the solid structure of our bones, our bodies are always evolving in subtle ways. Have you noticed this change in yourself or others around you? Explore the narrowest street in the world. Ruota Street in Italy is more than just a charming alley. It's a genuine marvel of architectural minimalism. Measuring a mere 40 centimeters at its tightest point, this narrow passageway challenges our thinking about city design and human ingenuity. Located in the picturesque town of Sestri Levante on the Italian Riviera, Ruota Street dazzles visitors with its quaint character and rich history. Imagine walking through such a narrow lane where the walls seem to hug you. This street not only highlights the unique urban planning that adapts to geography, but also reflects the way communities have evolved in cozy spaces. Traditionally, such narrow roads were common in medieval towns, allowing for easy transport and defense. Today, they offer us a glimpse into the past while inviting tourists to enjoy the vibrant local culture. As you meander through Ruota Street and claim your selfie in this tiny space, you might find yourself pondering how in a world full of vast avenues and busy highways, such a narrow gem thrives. Are you ready to step into history? Did you know about David Cho's bold choice? In 2005, graffiti artist David Cho faced a career-defining decision when Facebook offered him $60,000 to create murals at their headquarters. Instead of accepting the cash, he made a gamble. He opted for stock options in the budding company. Fast forward to today, and that gamble paid off spectacularly. Cho's stock options have skyrocketed in value, boasting an impressive worth of over $200 million. This story not only highlights Cho's visionary mindset, but also emphasizes the unpredictable nature of investing, especially in a tech startup like Facebook, which has since transformed into one of the most influential companies in the world. Cho's audacity and foresight remind us how sometimes taking a risk can lead to remarkable rewards. Would you have made the same choice? Let's uncover the truth about Boris Yeltsin's fingers. Did you know that the former Russian president, Boris Yeltsin, had a fascinating and painful childhood experience? As a teenager, Yeltsin lost 2.5 fingers on his left hand while trying to open a grenade. This incident occurred during his youth in the Urals, where he grew up in a challenging environment filled with rough and tumble adventures. While it may seem like a bizarre accident, it shaped his character and resilience, traits that would later influence his political career. Despite this injury, Yeltsin went on to become a key figure in Russia's history, instrumental in the country's transition from communism to democracy. His experiences remind us that even the most unexpected events can have a lasting impact, guiding us toward our future paths. How did this injury affect his leadership style and decision-making later in life? Prepare to be amazed by fun facts. In a thrilling one-hour episode, Zarpato takes you on an exciting journey through captivating trivia and lesser-known facts that are sure to spark your curiosity. This engaging installment offers a delightful mix of information, showcasing topics ranging from bizarre animal behaviors to fascinating historical events. Not only is it designed to entertain, but it's also packed with knowledge that you can share with friends and family. By inviting viewers to subscribe, Zarpato ensures that you'll never miss out on future adventures, filled with jaw-dropping insights and surprising discoveries. The show encourages interactive learning, making it a perfect way to explore new subjects and enhance your understanding of the world around you. Whether you're a trivia buff or just looking for fun educational content, Fun Facts with Zarpato is a must-watch. Are you ready to dive into the wonders of knowledge? Prepare to be amazed by rhinos racing full speed. These incredible creatures, known as rhinoceroses, can bolt along at impressive speeds of up to 31 miles per hour, 50 kilometers per hour. You wouldn't expect such a hefty animal to move so quickly, but they can surprise you when they charge. Despite their size and power, rhinos face a devastating threat: humans. In the wild, they have no natural predators, allowing them to flourish in their ecosystems. However, habitat loss and poaching have pushed these majestic animals towards the brink of extinction. Adult rhinos are solid and formidable, with thick skin that protects them, but they need our help to survive. By supporting conservation efforts, we can ensure these magnificent animals continue to roam their native landscapes. So next time you think of rhinos, remember their speed, strength, and the urgent need to protect them. What can you do to help safeguard their future? Prepare to be amazed by ant work habits. Ants are nature's ultimate workers, showing off incredible industrious behavior. These tiny creatures work in short intervals, focusing hard for about 8 minutes at a time over a whole 12-hour period. What's really fascinating is how they manage their energy. After those focused bursts of work, they take breaks. These little pauses are not just for rest. They help the ants keep their stamina up throughout the day. This efficient work pattern is key to their survival, allowing them to gather food and care for their colonies without burning out. Imagine if we could balance our tasks just like ants. By alternating between work and breaks, they maximize productivity and demonstrate how teamwork and smart time management can lead to success. So, next time you spot ants marching by, remember they're not just busy, they've got a clever system working behind the scenes. This might surprise you. Danish artist creates giant trolls. This might surprise you. Danish artist Thomas Dambo is known for his incredible large-scale sculptures that feature fantastical creatures, particularly giant trolls. These amazing figures are crafted from recycled materials, with reclaimed wood being a favorite choice. Dambo's outdoor installations blend beautifully with nature, often placed in forests and parks to create an enchanting experience. When you visit, you're not just admiring art, you're embarking on an interactive treasure hunt. Each troll and mythological figure is strategically hidden, urging visitors to explore their surroundings and discover these incredible creations. The thrill of finding each sculpture adds an element of adventure, making art a part of the natural landscape. By using recycled materials, Dambo not only highlights the importance of sustainability, but also inspires awe through his imaginative designs. Have you ever seen such a unique combination of nature and art? Let's uncover the truth about the world's most read books. The 3 most widely read books globally are the Bible, quotations from Chairman Mao Zedong, and the Harry Potter series. This fascinating mix highlights how literature can serve various purposes in our lives. The Bible, revered by millions, offers spiritual guidance and profound teachings that have shaped cultures for centuries. In contrast, Mao's quotations provide insights into political ideology and history, showcasing how ideas can influence nations. Meanwhile, the whimsical adventures in the Harry Potter series have enchanted readers of all ages, sparking imagination and emphasizing themes of friendship, bravery, and the struggle between good and evil. This diverse selection not only reflects differing beliefs, but also illustrates the power of storytelling across genres. What does your favorite book say about you? Let's uncover the truth about graphene's amazing strength. Graphene, an extraordinary material made up of a single layer of carbon atoms, redefines our understanding of strength and size. This remarkable substance is 200 times stronger than steel, making it one of the strongest materials known to science. Despite its incredible strength, graphene is incredibly thin, measuring just 1/1,000,000th of a millimeter. That's about 100,000 times thinner than a grain of salt. This unique combination of strength and thinness gives graphene fantastic potential for various applications, from electronics to medicine. Imagine flexible smartphones, stronger construction materials, or even super-efficient batteries. As researchers continue to explore graphene's properties, its potential to revolutionize technology and industry seems limitless. Could graphene truly change the world around us? Believe it or not, Saudi Arabia has no permanent rivers. This fascinating fact sets the country apart in terms of geography. While most nations enjoy flowing rivers that sustain ecosystems and human activities, Saudi Arabia's landscape is characterized by dry riverbeds known as wadis. These seasonal watercourses only flow during rare rainfalls, and once the rain stops, they quickly dry up. The absence of permanent rivers means that the country relies heavily on underground aquifers and desalination plants for its water supply, showcasing incredible engineering and adaptation to harsh environments. This unique geography influences not only the way people live, but also their culture, agriculture, and even the economy. Understanding this aspect of Saudi Arabia's landscape helps us appreciate the challenges and innovations that come with living in one of the world's largest desert landscapes. How do you think this affects daily life in the kingdom? Can you believe the sun's incredible energy output? In just one single second, our sun releases more energy than all of humanity has used throughout its entire history. This astonishing fact highlights the immense power of our closest star. The sun's core is a nuclear furnace, where hydrogen atoms undergo fusion to create helium, releasing vast amounts of energy in the process. To put this into perspective, the total energy consumed by every person on Earth since the dawn of civilization pales in comparison to what the sun emits every second. In fact, this energy travels through space and reaches us as sunlight, which fuels life on our planet. Plants harness this energy for photosynthesis, creating the oxygen we breathe and the food we eat. Imagine the implications of harnessing more solar energy in our everyday lives. As we continue to explore renewable energy sources, the sun's potential offers hope for a sustainable future. Understanding these cosmic scales not only fascinates scientists, but also inspires us to think about how we interact with energy and the environment. Isn't it amazing how much power is just floating around in space? What if I told you Earth looks tiny from the moon? This fascinating phenomenon happens because of the camera's focal length, which can make our planet appear smaller in photographs taken from space. When astronauts captured stunning images of Earth from the lunar surface, these pictures showcased our home as a mere dot against the vastness of the universe. It's quite similar to how the moon seems to grow larger when you gaze at it with the naked eye on a clear night. But when you try to capture that wonder with your phone, it often looks smaller and lacks detail. Our eyes can perceive the vastness of Earth, filled with oceans, mountains, and forests. But in a photograph, all that wonder can get lost. So while we feel a deep connection to our planet, images taken from space can remind us just how small and fragile Earth is in the grand scheme of the cosmos. You might be shocked to learn about encouragement. Engaging with mental challenges can be a game changer for your brain. When you subscribe to content that encourages you to solve puzzles, play memory games, or tackle riddles, you're not just having fun, you're also giving your cognitive skills a workout. Studies have shown that these activities can improve problem-solving abilities and enhance memory retention. Think of your brain as a muscle that needs exercise to stay strong. By regularly challenging yourself, you promote neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections and adapt. So why not make it a habit to dive into these stimulating activities? You'll likely find that not only are you having a blast, but you're also boosting your mental agility. The benefits of subscribing to such engaging content can be huge, leading to sharper thinking and even a more positive outlook on life. Most people don't know this, but Venus spins backwards. Unlike every other planet in our solar system, Venus has a unique spinning motion called retrograde rotation, where it turns clockwise instead of counterclockwise. It may seem odd, but this planet takes a whopping 243 Earth days to complete a single rotation. Scientists theorize this unusual rotation could stem from a massive collision with another celestial body during the early days of the solar system. This peculiar spin is not just a fun fact. It directly impacts Venus's extreme climate. With surface temperatures soaring above 900 degrees Fahrenheit, Venus is considered the hottest planet in our solar system. The dense atmosphere traps heat like a giant greenhouse, creating a hellish environment that challenges our understanding of planetary conditions. How did Venus become such a fiery place? Did you know Michael Jackson influenced Queen's biggest hit? After a memorable concert in Los Angeles, the king of pop shared his thoughts with Freddie Mercury about the song "Another One Bites the Dust." Michael, a huge fan of Queen, suggested that this funky track would resonate well with fans and potentially become a major single. Mercury took that advice to heart, and the result was astonishing. Released in 1980, "Another One Bites the Dust" quickly climbed the charts, ultimately becoming Queen's best-selling single worldwide. Its catchy bass line and infectious rhythm made it a favorite not just among rock fans, but also in the disco scene of the time. The collaboration of these two iconic musicians illustrates the power of creative exchanges. Who knew a single suggestion could change music history like that? Did you know about Groundhog Day's quirky tradition? This fun event takes place every February the 2nd in the United States and is all about the beloved groundhog, particularly Punxsutawney Phil. People gather in the small town of Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, to witness whether this furry forecast expert will see its shadow when it emerges from hibernation. The belief is that if Phil sees his shadow, we're in for 6 more weeks of winter. However, if he doesn't, it suggests that spring is just around the corner. This charming tradition started in the 1880s and has since become a staple of American folklore. The event draws thousands of visitors each year, all eager to partake in the festivities and enjoy the playful atmosphere. Groundhog Day isn't just about weather predictions, though. It's also a celebration of community and winter fun. So whether you're rooting for an early spring or bracing for more winter, it's a delightful day to enjoy with friends and family. Who knew a little groundhog could spark such excitement? Here's a wild fact about ancient Greek color perception. It seems the ancient Greeks might not have recognized the color blue as we do today. Instead, their writings often describe the ocean as resembling the color of wine, rather than a clear blue. Scholars believe this could reveal much about how language shapes our understanding of the world. In their literature, hues like green and yellow were more common, while blue was practically absent. The famous poet Homer describes the sea and sky, but doesn't use the word blue, calling them dark or wine-colored instead. This idea suggests that color perception can vary greatly across cultures. If a society doesn't have a word for a color, does it actually see that color? By exploring how the ancient Greeks viewed colors, we gain insight into their daily lives, values, and how they interpreted nature around them. This might surprise you. The moon has water. In 2024, scientists made an astonishing discovery by confirming the existence of a continuously regenerating thin layer of water on the moon. Given the moon's notoriously dry and airless surface, this finding turns our previous understanding on its head. So how does this happen? The water forms through a chemical reaction between hydrogen ions from the solar wind and oxygen present in the lunar soil. Imagine the moon as a tiny, self-renewing water factory in the vastness of space. This exciting revelation not only adds a new layer to our knowledge about the moon, but also hints at the potential for future space exploration. If the moon can produce its own water, what other secrets might it hold? This discovery could reshape our approaches to manned missions and even the prospect of long-term base camps on lunar soil. Who knew the moon had such surprises waiting for us? Hard to believe, but a family photo is on the moon. During the Apollo 16 mission in 1972, astronaut Charles Duke did something incredibly special. He left a snapshot of his family on the lunar surface. This photo shows Duke, his two sons, and his wife, and it represents a personal touch amidst the scientific achievements of space exploration. While the world watched in awe as astronauts walked on the moon, Duke quietly left behind a piece of his life, symbolizing the connection between Earth and the cosmos. The photo remains there today, untouched by time or weather, serving as a remarkable reminder of human life on a celestial body. Imagine how that simple picture, resting in the gray lunar dust, tells a story of love and adventure, connecting us all to the brave explorers who dared to reach beyond our planet. What do you think it feels like to have a personal piece of history resting on the moon? Why exactly does a dog eat your homework? In a surprising twist, this classic excuse really happened to famed author John Steinbeck. While most of us chuckle at the phrase, Steinbeck found himself in a real bind when his dog decided to munch on the manuscript for his beloved novel of Mice and Men. Imagine putting your heart and soul into a story, only to have your furry friend turn it into a snack. When Steinbeck realized that half of his work was gone, he had to reach out to his editor for a little more time. This amusing anecdote shows that even the greatest writers face unexpected challenges. Instead of panicking, Steinbeck's quick thinking and humor transformed a disaster into a fun story. So next time you hear someone use the excuse of a dog eating homework, remember that even literary legends have had their canine calamities. Did you know lollipops have a fascinating history? In 1908, the candy landscape changed forever with the production of the first machine-made lollipops in New Haven, Connecticut. Before this groundbreaking innovation, lollipops were painstakingly crafted by hand. This labor-intensive method meant that they were often limited in availability. However, the introduction of machinery for lollipop production not only sped up the process, but also made these delightful treats accessible to a much wider audience. Suddenly, both children and adults could enjoy delicious flavors and colorful shapes more easily than ever before. This shift marked a sweet turning point in the candy industry, forever altering how we experience one of our favorite confections. So next time you unwrap a lollipop, remember that you're enjoying a piece of candy history that began over a century ago. Did you know McDonald's started with hot dogs? In 1937, McDonald's first opened its doors in San Bernardino, California, selling hot dogs instead of the famous hamburgers we know today. Founded by brothers Richard and Morris McDonald, the original menu featured a selection of items that catered to the tastes of the time. However, it wasn't until around 1950 that the McDonald brothers made a bold decision to shift their focus to hamburgers, a game-changing move that would redefine fast food. This transition helped streamline their menu and focused on quick, delicious meals that customers could enjoy on the go. The introduction of their innovative, speedy service system made it possible to serve meals faster, boosting their popularity. Eventually, their success paved the way for the franchise model that would blanket the globe. Fast forward to today, and McDonald's is synonymous with burgers, but it's fascinating to think about how they began their journey with hot dogs. What other surprising twists do iconic brands have in their history? What if I told you about the first photo? It all started in 1838 when the pioneering French artist Louis Daguerre created a stunning new technology that changed how we see the world. Daguerre's groundbreaking work in photography produced the very first image of a person captured on the busy streets of Paris. Can you imagine? Amid the bustling city life, a street cleaner stood still long enough to be included in the photo, making him the first person ever recorded on camera. This incredible moment, though not perfectly clear by today's standards, marks a significant leap in capturing reality, allowing us to preserve moments in time like never before. So next time you snap a selfie or capture a scene, remember that it all began with Daguerre and that patient street cleaner. Isn't it fascinating to think about how much has changed since then? Hard to believe, but what's your bus factor? The term bus factor describes a crucial concept in the world of business. It refers to the number of key individuals in an organization whose sudden absence, like if they were hit by a bus, would lead to major disruptions or crises. Imagine a small tech startup where only a couple of developers know how to handle the core programming for a crucial project. If one of them suddenly left, the project could stall, causing delays and financial losses. Organizations with a low bus factor are at risk because they depend heavily on a few individuals. To mitigate this risk, companies should focus on cross-training employees and creating a culture where knowledge is shared. By increasing the bus factor, firms can become more resilient and continue operations smoothly, even when unexpected changes occur. Does your workplace have a solid bus factor? Why exactly does the lung microbiome matter so much? The lung microbiome, a collection of microorganisms residing in our lungs, might be less diverse than our gut bacteria, but it's incredibly important for maintaining our health. This unique community plays a crucial role in preventing infections and can even impact conditions like asthma. A balanced lung microbiome helps our immune system recognize harmful invaders, reducing the risk of respiratory illnesses. But that's not all. Recent research shows that cardiac fibroblasts, long thought to be mere structural cells in the heart, actually contribute to serious issues like arrhythmias and heart failure. These fibroblasts are now seen as potential therapeutic targets that could lead to new treatments for heart diseases. Understanding these connections helps us see how intertwined our various body systems are and why keeping our microbiomes healthy is essential. Isn't it fascinating how much complexity is hidden in our bodies? Did you know Walt Disney had a secret identity? Walt Disney, the creative genius behind Disneyland and Disney World, often took on disguises to sneak into his own theme parks. He wanted to experience the attractions and see how employees interacted with guests without the influence of his fame. By blending in with regular visitors, Disney could better understand what worked well and what needed improvement. This hands-on approach showcased his commitment to ensuring a magical experience for everyone. Whether he wore a hat and sunglasses or dressed casually, his observations helped shape the parks into the beloved destinations we know today. Disney's dedication to quality and customer service really set the standard for theme parks around the world. Isn't it fascinating to think that the man behind the magic was sometimes just another guest, eager to enjoy the fun? Most people don't know this, but crosses tell tales. The Cemetery of Crosses in the Šiauliai region of Lithuania is a remarkable site overflowing with over 100,000 crosses and religious figures, each representing a story of faith and resilience. This extraordinary cemetery has become a symbol of Lithuanian spirituality and culture, showcasing how a community can uphold its beliefs even in the face of adversity. Walking through the rows of intricately designed wooden and metal crosses, visitors are transported to a place where every cross holds deep meaning, commemorating those who have passed and reflecting the enduring spirit of the Lithuanian people. Many of these crosses were crafted by local artisans, displaying unique styles and artistry that highlight the rich traditions of Lithuania. The cemetery has gained international recognition, attracting tourists and pilgrims alike, eager to experience its spiritual energy and history. As you stroll amidst the crosses, you can't help but feel a sense of connection to the generations who have found hope and solace in their faith. Isn't it amazing how such a simple structure can hold so much significance? Guess what transformed elevator safety forever? Elisha Otis, an inventive mind, made elevators much safer with his groundbreaking invention of safety brakes. Before his innovation, elevators posed a real risk of free falls if the cables failed, presenting a terrifying thought for anyone relying on these mechanical marvels. Imagine stepping into a metal box that could potentially plummet downwards. Otis's safety brake changed all that, ensuring that elevators would stop securely if a cable broke. This invention didn't just enhance safety, it also opened up new possibilities for skyscrapers and multi-story buildings, allowing cities to grow taller. With Otis's design, people could travel between floors without fear, and the use of elevators became widespread, transforming urban landscapes. His contribution laid the foundation for modern elevators, making them a crucial part of our daily lives. So next time you step into an elevator, remember Elisha Otis and his safety brakes that keep you secure as you rise to the next level. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sunjong Cave astounds adventurers. This incredible cave, nestled in Vietnam's Phong Nha Bang National Park, proudly holds the title of the world's largest cave, stretching over 5 kilometers. Discovered in 1991, It remained a mystery for almost 2 decades until its full exploration in 2009 unveiled its stunning wonders. What makes Sunjong Cave particularly fascinating is its unique weather system. Inside, you'll find a different climate, often with its own clouds and mist. This extraordinary environment nurtures lush underground jungles, teeming with biodiversity. Adventurers flock to this natural wonder to experience its sheer scale and beauty, with towering stalagmites and vast chambers that feel like another world. As you explore deeper, you might even feel like an astronaut on an alien planet. Have you ever imagined walking through a cave that could host its own weather patterns? Is it really true that Brazil has colorful chaos? The Rosina favela in Brazil is a vibrant and densely populated area, home to over 56,000 residents who navigate its winding alleyways and steep staircases. This unique community is an example of a place that developed without formal urban planning, leading to a maze-like environment full of surprises and stories. Brightly painted houses line the streets, creating a lively atmosphere that reflects the culture and spirit of its inhabitants. While some might see this lack of organization as a challenge, locals often embrace their surroundings, turning the favela into a canvas of creativity. Families live closely together, fostering a tight-knit community that thrives despite limited resources. The charm of Rosina favela lies in its resilience and the colorful ways residents find to adapt and flourish. How does such a complex community shape the experiences of those who call it home? Unlocking the mystery of lucid dreams. Lucid dreams are a fascinating experience where the dreamer is fully aware that they are dreaming. In this magical state, you can explore vibrant worlds and even shape the story as you go, creating an adventure limited only by your imagination. Imagine flying through the skies or meeting your favorite characters. Lucid dreaming allows you to take control and turn fantasy into reality. This phenomenon occurs during the REM sleep stage, a time when our brains are incredibly active. Some people practice techniques like reality checks during waking hours to increase their chances of having a lucid dream. It's like training your brain to recognize when you're dreaming. Many use lucid dreams not just for fun, but also to help overcome fears or enhance creativity. So are you ready to dive into your own mind and discover what adventures await? Can you believe tungsten's boiling point is mind-blowing? Tungsten holds an incredible title. It has the highest boiling point of all elements, soaring to a staggering 5,755 degrees Celsius or 10,031 degrees Fahrenheit. This phenomenal property makes tungsten stand out among metals, many of which would turn to vapor long before reaching such high temperatures. Imagine a metal that remains solid even in fiery conditions. Its impressive heat resistance is one reason why tungsten is used in various high-temperature applications, like light bulb filaments and rocket engine nozzles. Engineers and scientists appreciate tungsten for its strength and stability, which allow it to perform reliably where other materials would fail. So the next time you think about elements, remember tungsten and its remarkable ability to withstand extreme heat. Isn't it fascinating how elements have such unique characteristics? Why exactly does time differ so much near islands? The Big Diamity and Little Diamity Islands, located in the Bering Strait, are only 2.4 miles apart, yet they showcase a stunning contrast in time zones. While one island is experiencing today, the other is already living in tomorrow, creating a whopping 23-hour time difference. This unusual situation arises from the islands being situated on opposite sides of the international dateline. When it's morning on the Big Diamity, folks on Little Diamity are celebrating their next day. Picture this: standing on one island, you can wave to your neighbor on the other, knowing they are almost a full day ahead. This fascinating quirk of geography allows a glimpse into the complexities of timekeeping and how human-made boundaries can create such extraordinary experiences, prompting us to ponder the nature of time itself. Is it really true that Japan hosts stunning ice sculptures? The Sapporo Snow Festival, held annually in Hokkaido, Japan, is a spectacular event that transforms the city into a winter wonderland. Each February, this festival showcases massive, intricately detailed snow and ice sculptures created by skilled artists from around the globe. Imagine walking through streets lined with towering ice castles, elaborate figurines, and breathtaking themed installations that sparkle under the winter sun. The sculptures can measure as much as 25 feet high and are often inspired by famous landmarks, characters from movies, and cultural icons. The festival also features lively performances, delicious local cuisine, and activities like sledding and snowboarding that draw visitors of all ages. With millions attending, it's not just a chance to admire art, it's a celebration of community and creativity. Whether you're a fan of winter sports or art, the Sapporo Snow Festival is an unforgettable experience that captivates everyone who visits. Is it really true about Faroe Islands' sheep population? In the Faroe Islands, there are more sheep than people, with a staggering count of over 80,000 sheep compared to just around 50,000 residents. This unique situation arises from the island's picturesque landscapes, where rolling hills and rugged terrains provide excellent grazing grounds. The sheep play a vital role in local culture and economy, being a source of wool, meat, and even traditional dishes. Every summer, many Faroes families partake in the time-honored tradition of shearing their sheep, turning their wool into beautiful garments. The sheep are typically left to roam freely in the wild, and they often form a charming part of the scenery, contributing to the island's natural allure. With such a strong ovine presence, the Faroe Islands offer a fascinating glimpse into how agriculture intertwines with everyday life. This curious sheep-to-human ratio not only highlights the island's agricultural heritage, but also raises questions about how land use and farming practices are evolving in this remote part of the world. What other surprises await in this rugged archipelago? Here's something incredible about Nung Yuhui's night vision. Nung Yuhui from China has an extraordinary ability to see perfectly in complete darkness, much like animals with natural night vision. His remarkable sight is so advanced that even after doctors attempted to blind him, he could still read and write without any light. This talent is not just a quirky trick, it reflects the complexity and resilience of the human body. While many people struggle to navigate the dark, Nung's eyes seem to have adapted in ways that amaze scientists and medical professionals alike. It raises fascinating questions about how our bodies can evolve and respond to challenges. Could there be more individuals like him with hidden talents? As we delve deeper into the mystery of vision, Nung's gifts could open doors for discoveries about the human condition and how we understand sight and perception. What other incredible abilities might be out there, waiting to be found? Did you know British history involves complex ties with Palestine? During the tumultuous period of the early 20th century, Britain held significant influence over the events shaping the Arab community in Palestine. Following World War I, the British Mandate established their control over the region, leading to a mix of political tensions and aspirations for independence among the local population. This era saw numerous incidents, including clashes and protests, which tragically resulted in the deaths of several individuals. The British government's actions often sparked outrage within the Arab community as they navigated their identity and desires for sovereignty. Additionally, British policies sometimes favored certain groups over others, creating rifts that still echo through history today. While the interactions between the British and the Palestinian Arab community sought to promote stability, they often resulted in deep-rooted conflicts. Understanding this complex relationship sheds light on the historical narratives that continue to shape the region's dynamics today. What lessons can we learn from such important events? Did you know about the Logitech MX vertical mouse? This innovative gadget, previously known as the Argo Twister, is designed specifically to keep your wrist and hand comfortable during long computer sessions. Its unique vertical shape encourages a natural hand position, drastically reducing the risk of repetitive strain injuries often associated with traditional flat mice. Imagine using a computer for hours without feeling discomfort. The MX vertical mouse is perfect for anyone who spends a lot of time using a computer, whether for work or fun. Its design not only enhances comfort, but also boosts productivity, allowing you to focus better without frequent breaks. Plus, the advanced technology inside ensures smooth navigation and precise control, making it a stylish and efficient choice for tech enthusiasts. So if you're tired of wrist pain and want to work comfortably, this mouse might just be what you need. Meet the elephant mosquito, a surprising ally for nature. This striking insect, known for its impressive size and vibrant colors, is not the villain you might expect. Unlike many of its mosquito relatives, the elephant mosquito doesn't bite or transmit diseases, making it a non-threatening presence in our environment. Instead, this fascinating creature plays a vital role in our ecosystem by preying on the larvae of other mosquitoes. By doing so, it helps control mosquito populations and maintain a natural balance in wetlands and along rivers. You can often find these majestic mosquitoes in areas where they can thrive, such as near stagnant water. While they sparkle with colors ranging from bright greens to brilliant blues, their beauty comes with a purpose. They contribute to a healthier environment by reducing the numbers of pesky mosquitoes that can disrupt our outdoor enjoyment. Next time you spot one of these large, colorful insects buzzing around, remember they're working hard behind the scenes to keep nature in harmony. What other hidden helpers are out there? Towering above the skyline, Obisbato Towers in Monterrey. These stunning skyscrapers are not just the tallest in Latin America at an impressive 101 feet. They're also a symbol of modern architecture and versatility. The Obisbato Towers are a blend of luxury and utility, housing a high-end hotel, offices, and gorgeous apartments all in one location. Imagine living or working in a building that soars above the rest, offering breathtaking views of the vibrant city below. Plus, there are recreational areas that invite residents and visitors to unwind amidst the hustle and bustle of urban life. The towers have become a focal point in Monterrey's skyline, representing not only height but also innovation and design. When you visit, you'll see how they creatively utilize space and engage the community. This architectural marvel stands as a testament to what's possible when modern engineering meets ambitious vision. So whether you're an architecture enthusiast or just someone curious to know more, the Obisbato Towers in Monterrey are certainly worth exploring. Guess what really drives our connection to Titanic's past? Melvina Dean, the last known survivor of the Titanic, passed away in 2009, leaving behind a powerful link to one of history's most tragic maritime disasters. Born in 1912, the same year as the Titanic's disastrous maiden voyage, Melvina lived a remarkable life, witnessing the world change around her. Her unique perspective was a living testament to the stories of bravery and loss from that fateful night. As she shared her recollections, people around the world listened intently, feeling closely tied to the events of 1912. She not only reminded us of the ship's grandeur, but also highlighted the human stories that unfolded amidst the chaos. Her passing felt like a page turning in our collective memory of the Titanic, prompting discussions about the lessons learned and how they resonate today. What would you like to know about her remarkable story? Did you know cougars have a fascinating name? The cougar, also known as the puma, has a scientific name that tells a story. Its official title, Puma concolor, comes from Latin, meaning single-colored mountain lion. This name refers to the cat's sleek, uniform coat, which varies in shades from tawny to grayish-brown. Known for their adaptability, these big cats roam diverse habitats across North and South America, from rugged mountains to dense forests. What's impressive is their natural hunting skill. Cougars are stealthy predators, often stalking their prey with remarkable grace. They can leap over 40 feet in a single bound, showcasing their athletic prowess. These solitary animals are also known for their distinctive vocalizations, including a deep, throaty roar, which can echo through their territories. So next time you hear about a puma, remember the meaning behind its name and its incredible lifestyle. Here's something incredible about leap years. Leap years, occurring every 4 years, help keep our calendar in sync with Earth's journey around the sun. If it weren't for these extra days, known as February 29th, we would gradually lose our grip on the seasons. Think about it. Without leap years, summer might eventually fall in the middle of winter. The rule for determining a leap year is quite interesting. A year is a leap year if it is divisible by 4. However, this rule has exceptions. If a year is divisible by 100, it won't be a leap year unless it's also divisible by 400. This means the year 2000 was a leap year, but 1900 was not. The next leap year coming up is 2028, so get ready for that extra day. Have you ever wondered how we'd celebrate the birthdays of leap year babies? They only get to celebrate every 4 years, adding a unique twist to their age. Bamboo bicycles are revolutionizing eco-friendly travel. These innovative bikes not only look cool, but also represent a fantastic step towards sustainability. Made from the fast-growing bamboo plant, they are extremely strong yet lightweight, making them perfect for cycling enthusiasts. Bamboo is a renewable resource, and its natural properties help absorb vibrations, creating a smoother ride. Additionally, producing bamboo bicycles typically requires less energy compared to traditional metal bikes, reducing their overall carbon footprint. These bikes aren't just good for the environment, they also support local economies. Many bamboo bike makers are small businesses in developing countries, helping communities thrive by providing jobs. The rise of bamboo bicycles encourages more people to choose sustainable transportation options, which is crucial for combating climate change. Imagine cycling through your neighborhood or on a scenic trail, knowing that your bike is helping the planet. So whether you're commuting to work or enjoying a weekend ride, why not consider hopping on a bamboo bike?